He opened the door in the doorway. I couldn't breathe still. There are times when they needed helping hand in Liverpool in 20
6 eliminations now.
The officer from the Roads Policing Unit stopped a motorcyclist who they believed was driving to an MT for road tax. The motorcyclist had then turned on the officer. The dash cam from the passing vehicle captures what's happened next. The officer is pinned to the ground, repeatedly punched.
Hello Callum, welcome to me live. As I said, the link from my Twitch, my YouTube, where you'll see the clips uploaded daily for the content, are in my bio.
More passers-by try to help. Another officer sprints down the road, panic.
That's it.
The officers suffered cuts and bruises and remained on duty. But for the willingness of a member of the public to step in, injuries could have been much worse. The motorcyclist was found guilty of assaulting a police officer. He received a 6-week suspended sentence. In Staffordshire, C. Waterhouse and his colleague have been called to the address of a man who set his kitchen on fire and locked himself in the lounge.
What are you chatting about, you Shannon?
On top of that, the man was armed with a knife.
I don't have a clue.
They tried to remove the knife from him. He's refusing to.
What do you mean the Olympia?
And all has been forced to disarm him using the taser. But now he's refusing to get up.
Company too.
We need to do something. Definitely to get him out. He wasn't being aggressive, but this chap was about 24 stone, and it was a complete dead weight. So we tried to lift him, couldn't lift him, he was so heavy. At this point, the door was shut. We didn't have the smoke was. We managed to negotiate around a little bit, pull out all of his upper arms, and our man to do what's like as best we could. Soon as we opened the door, just bullets. Yeah, chilling. Two glass. Just really pretty. Tom, brothers. Now the smoke almost from the floor. Look at that. One of these butcher man is going to go where it's very good. It's giving off the wall. The beer is breathing. And get nothing from it. Because it's that fear.
That's not going to help my jump over.
This is because of you. You know, it should be able to take effect to your body very quickly, so we sort of work around for 3 minutes, so there's no problem if you feel quickly unconscious, and then sort of take 15 minutes, so it's but there's no thought about not going back in. We both just got straight back in. You didn't just straight into training mode, situation mode. You don't even think about the emotional.
Don't have a video, don't let them. Don't baby, that's a look, man.
I don't think the deep brain they almost go into what we'd say muscle memory. Muscle memory is around preservation of life, it's training on life. Most instant actually, it's those deep brain. So when you see what we would see then.
I think my microphone on me. I might have picked what you just said up. I'll mute on Twitch as well, babe.
Hit into the door when we got out. We were both gasping from that. That's when the back of the road. They pulled him away from the house from the pipe. We literally got him over fresh on the door. And I think we were done, we were like absolutely mentally and physically exhausted. So it was a massive relief to have a lot of people there that could take over. So the mail was treated, using by the paramedics. We did a small wall, just got ourselves together. We don't have time to be scared when you hear it's happened when you look back. I mean, what's just happening there? That was so dangerous. Just the realisation that had we been in any other room in that house, other than the one closest to the front door, I don't think all three of us would have made it out. We had his oxygen levels checked, and those were fine, so we came off scot-free. We were lucky that day. The man who had been arrested was also suffering from a smoking
Welcome back, step out, welcome to life, bro.
He got back when I was straight after hospital. I think he spent the night in hospital there before he was interviewed. The investigation of the confirmed that they could use to set the kitchen fire. He'd use whiskey to start the fire, but it all the pictures set fire. Speak to the boss and sit still to the police. Was the right thing because clearly he was in a state of mind where he could seriously hurt himself. All of the people in the fires could spread, aren't they? And he could hurt somebody else, I think. No one's injured or lost their lives that day. Thanks to the government. Those officers, they thought about only one the preservation of life of the individual, whilst dealing with a threat at the same time, putting themselves in an environment, where they're having to make an assessed risk, but actually there is a risk that they might come out in the system.
Careful, you might have vegans watching, you don't want them knowing you had bolognese.
Really practice exceptional level of bravery and their actions. You go into time, this is one of the biggest jobs. You go with stick, do it for the rest of my days. Yeah, I'm getting back and I'll feel it, perhaps. Luckily, especially in our shift, before the others we work with, we have got a really good shift for debriefing and talking through incidents, and I think that's what you've got to do. You've got to talk about these things.
See you, baby. Sticking that out.
We've done this different. Shifted around with you, effectively, some of the last years, stop the robbery. provides the incapacitated damage without causing a serious injury. It's a great thing to get a bit cultural, but in terms of its purpose, it works for what we need. It takes huge amounts of courage, because actually, the easier I would say is to say, well, because you can't.
It needs to be wasn't effective, then I have a conventional firearm, which was immediately ready.
They do carry lethal thoughts, and they know how to do thoughts. So we do not ever want to discharge in the right thing. The officers are prepared for the worst when something unexpected happens. It's the opportunity. The officers are opportunity. Drop the weapon! Drop it out! In order to be effective and lethal, the AEV needs to be fired accurately. We say we aim for the belt buckle with that sort of weapon system. The chest is obviously where a lot of vital organs are, so aiming correctly, you could still cause serious injury to that person. With the pressure on, the gun pointed right at him. Take some shots. Hey, hey!
On that day, the incident accident that the subject went down, he still didn't have a firearm in his hand, but he did go down. That was my opportunity to get up close, to get a touch with him.
It's one thing created. There are getting his respect, moving on to one thing. They're retaining the risk that we take, doing that all within seconds. You didn't want him to get back up or give him the opportunity to reset his balance or use the weapon he had. We've used that window of opportunity that we've been afforded to get in there and get hands on with him so that we can detain him safely. He's then simply handcuffed and removed for a technique, managing the weapon and bits and pieces from his military style vest to make sure that there's nothing on him that he could hurt himself or us with still.
The weapon that he actually attached
I remember him saying that he wasn't going to shoot. He wanted us to shoot him. Doing this not be alright? Then the rest of it.
At this moment in time, you're under arrest, okay? Yeah, I'm not taking that firearm. I'm not saying if it may not be fixed, give a message, what questions sent to me in court.
As the two officers wait for backup to arrive, they can calmly examine the gun as well.
I cleared the subject weapon and made it safe, and that's when I realised that it was a BB gun. A BB gun is a ball bearing gun, big fire, you took it out,
Motherfucker got me again.
With intent to cause distress. He's a sentenced to 5 years and 4 months in prison. His character manufactures stories, left particularly bad Now we're talking about positive outcome in that assault on myself.
Peace, y'all.
Could have been completely different outcome, where they had to protect the wider public, protect themselves, discharge fire, and potentially kill someone. That's a fantastic call. Positioning us in danger, wanting us really effectively. The difficult situation there is that you could have taken someone's life and
all of my firearms officers know that potentially you might need to take that shot, you might need to take their life, and everyone thinks that police officers are robots. We don't have to, but we do, and we do think about these things.
there's no doubt the decisions firearms officers take can have serious consequences. As a result, it takes a certain type of officer to do the job. We train our officers to be resilient. We train our officers to manage those situations.
Last game of the night, guys, and then I'm off to bed, and I'll live stream again tomorrow.
Go through day in, day out.
does affect us. It affects just people.
Hope y'all had a good night. Like the stream. Hopefully you had a great time.
Well, we didn't speak to anyone directly, didn't seek to bring up our communication. Give us some consultation to support them that reaction is vital.
Nothing is 100% the way you want it to go, but I think that that's went the way.
Which, at the end of the day, is good that it is becoming slightly more common that people will use it as a tool to get an outcome. It's becoming a challenge for modern policing.
Almost 2 years on from the incident, the officers from local police can now look back with hindsight.
I'm so proud of Solly. His judgment, his acting show up here all the time. He is the real hero of that day. I'm pretty much just a backup, and as you can see from the body worn footage, I was pretty much about as well.
I feel like we could take that another job off. Proud to be a police officer, proud that everyone's gone home and we've resolved the situation safely. These officers behave in exactly the way that I would. They went out their way to protect the world, putting themselves at risk to do so. Here is somebody who used to help. Help. To make this really
Nine miners risk their lives every day keeping us safe. Some need help, we need to go help. But on towards them, they're accused and attacked. These brothers, huge stories. If firefighters cry out, they can kill them. Personal attacks on police, firefighters, and paramedics are examples my life.
Genuinely big thing. I'm gonna die that day.
I've been traumatized and unable to work.
No amount of training can actually prepare you.
But while the violent criminals responsible are hunted down and brought to justice, our protectors fight to get well and back on the job.
The years that haven't been taking the job at all because of the
Ready to face the next critical incident. In Wakefield, a police constable finds herself under attack on a court.
And that's when she starts the new coming with that to move away from them.
The capsized boat in the middle of the Atlantic. 2 hours after their lives. Only the RAF can reach them.
trying to make changes and joining in. I'm really happy doing anything different out the one.
6.1k likes, guys. Thank you so much.
And I just love the job. I think it's something that, they say, there's no job like it, there's no like anywhere. I think it takes everybody really. The mental part of the police service is that there's different rules for everybody, but it's only throw like how you know me. Been brave, probably there's one of the top ones, you going to things that you don't know what might happen. It was a busy Friday night just before Christmas, with the night shift and everyone. Obviously, that shift is not there. It's pretty much, it's been a job, and it's not a job, it's not a job, you don't have time to go forward, anything. It's literally just no time to do what you can do there. The link to the card was a disconnect card. So, from my point of view, the expectation was I was going into a situation where there was a little bit going to do that house.
And the achievement tool is meant to be participated in simple plans. But it's only the tool wasn't going to be typical.
When we arrived, they were met with the guy in first, they were there, they go off to you don't expect that when someone calls you that something from a dog these days. In the family home, there's a lot of people there, all very active, but we could hear somebody upstairs screaming, and it was a female screaming, so that was my main concern, that it's clearly someone there, someone distressed. I was quite confident when I had enough to think, right, let this person.
Bit of a cough there, guys. Sorry about that.
We'll talk away anyway. So it was a case of going in, locating her, making sure she was okay, and then kind of deal with it from there, really.
After entering the house, the new couple upstairs found the woman who pulled up leaks and used to
She was in a small bedroom, which was really cramped, with much solid mattress in it, and she was kind of just slumped against the mattress, really distressed, upset, on the floor. She looked like she'd been out drinking, she was dressing like alcohol, going out clothes, makeup on, smelled of alcohol, but just really upset and distressed. I tried to speak to her and it didn't really make a lot of sense. Something's not right, so I asked the usual questions, how much left drink, not taking anything, we're not here to judge you, and then it turned out she had been taken drugs. It's difficult to deal with somebody when they're under the influence of alcohol, especially the influence of drugs. When you try to deal with a report that was made to establish how this happened, or is it off the influence what was taken, and it's making a decision there and then as to can I deal with it tonight or is it going to wait till tomorrow? I left the bedroom this stage and gone to speak to Callum and to say to her, she can't deal with it tonight. She's told me she's taking drugs. They weren't believing like that, but I said to me, speak to her first, she'll tell you. And she's come out and she actually said to family trying to kill me. And I was like, no one's trying to kill you. You're absolutely fine, don't worry about it. And that's when she started to move on and I moved away from me. I was thinking that at that point I was trying to restrain her and stop her from hitting me. Second punch that my glasses came off with. So at that stage that's when I started to panic a little bit because I handed out them and I didn't want them to get relocated. And yeah, just then realising that I was a victim. All came to family this side of me, kitchen off. So I'm trying to sort her out, but then in the meantime also thinking of what's going on.
7k likes, guys. Thank you very much.
You're gonna go a bit fast, really. my colleague came and helped, he assisted, and we were able to offset the which is the best safest way to deal with things. But when doing this, I have never gone in thinking that it has to be start with and have to think about social safety, which is probably a lesson learned for me. But yeah, I think it's just, it happens so quickly and then it's out of there.
It's not an unusual situation. Living is in a tight space and tight pain, so even when people will not be safe. Violence is never far away.
Thankfully, the protective equipment on it, like the kitchen mix, it was just off my body armor anyway. That was really good. It happened so quickly, it wasn't, I think, until coming out of the incident and getting out of the car, like getting a breath and sit back and go, right, okay, what happened then? And then I digested it a little bit.
With the situation calming down, it was then necessary to take a woman back to the station to process it after her assault to leave.
The time from the house to police custody was roughly around 25-30 minutes, and going from having someone literally was told, yeah, to then custody, but then became hurt, and sit in the back of the car and have a conversation with them. It's not easy, but how we with the music, like, consumers. I would say so much of human beings going to drugs, but, you know, China weirdo with best friends really, I would say. Yeah, not rapidly fighting completely changed. But we do see it quite a lot when this was alcohol involved. They will come in here when you first there, and by the time you spend a couple of hours with them in hospital or in custody, they are a different person when they're coming down or something. So yeah, it's unusual, but it's not unusual at the same time.
The woman was given a source of an emergency worker. It is for a one-year community room. The experience is making it cautious.
It's not the first time I've been assaulted. I've been assaulted prior to that. But yeah, it's not my victim. It made me think about how I go in situations where they are victims, just because they are literally victim like certain stuff like that, but you know, now I think you don't know when you're going to come. So I do definitely have a bit of a guard.
Later, the lady receives an interesting proposition regarding the follow-up of the assault, which finds her and the woman detective meeting again face to face. Forces across the UK now use bomb cameras. Studies from the College of Policing suggest that the use of body cameras would trigger less socially unacceptable behaviour after the gender. Through investigations. Backing up officers' accounts and leading to increased guilty pleas. In this clip, one can see at look. Officers are sent to arrest a cage fighter for assault. He threatens the officers. What? Asking the officers if their radios have emergency alarms. He goes on to threaten an officer, saying he'll rip his head off. The police officer in a headlock, restricting his airway while the officer struggles to breathe. The officers plead for him to release their colleague and to break contact and incapacitate him. The situation becomes he continues to hold his arm tightly. Driver pled guilty to common assault and actual bodily harm at Wolverhampton Crown Court. He was sentenced to 1 year in prison. The use of body cams is now spread to other emergency services, including ambulance workers. And even those outside of emergency services in order to keep people safe. Using the cash box. It wasn't an embroidery they attempted that night, having knocked a security guard down outside the store. The getaway driver deliberately hit a third guard with a car. While body cams did not deter the crimes in this case, it did help secure the conviction of 2 guards. At Birmingham Crown Court, the getaway driver was sentenced to 4 years in prison, while his accomplice was sentenced to 14 years.
Right, thumbs up.
Okay.
An increase in body cams is undoubtedly helping secure convictions, whether they'll create a safer workplace for officers or merely capture the increase in assaults on police, however, remains a definitively single things. The people whose job it is to keep us safe are always visible who don't necessarily race around with sirens and blue flashing lights. On the edge of a quiet village in the north of Scotland lies RAF Lossiemouth, home to 201 Squadron.
I always wanted to join the RAF when I was young. I had always dreams to be a pilot. And the student was very young age. Sorry for that. Yes.
In the skies above our seas, there's a recent addition to the RAF's arsenal of air defences. Based on the same Boeing 737 that typically makes short-haul flights to Europe, the Poseidon Maritime Patrol aircraft replaces Sunseekers with sonar and other finely tuned sensing equipment.
We're able to scan the seas, scan the road sea line. It's been called the Sub Hunter. Tonight, Poseidon is armed with armed torpedoes, missiles, and we are able to back up the defence of the nation with force.
But these planes have nothing else. Say you want to sea. In 2022, when a distress call came in from 2 rowers who were in trouble in perilous seas, 800 miles from the coast, there was no one else who could come to their immediate rescue other than the RAF. When they made the distress call, the RAF were ready to help.
I was getting a number of phone calls, so I got a phone call that morning about a search and rescue incident.
As members of the military, some of the crew preferred not to be identified.
A decision was made that the only asset that could reach that effect to that at the time was military asset. So military security was requested the task and chain minister to ask what was available and
There was now a massive rescue operation. The Coast Guard Control Centre also coordinated with a merchant ship, asking it to turn around and plot a course for the row's last known position.
we knew that they had no relatives left, basically, so we went just out there with no ability to help these people. And we were
With the crew of the Poseidon taking to the skies in a merchant ship in full steam, it's a race against time to get to the boats, whose boats now reported to be taking on water.
it was effectively a chart to get the aircraft prepared and going out there. So we're all behind preparing this boat.
We're responding to someone in need of assistance. 2 years ago, we were forgiving the army
If we have reached water there, we would we don't like them. If you were to get the answer, at that time, no survivors at the time, your useful conscience is measured in minutes, not hours. If you've got a still a survival kit and everything else when that gets extended. And at that point, you didn't know whether they were taking water on the road, whether it was going to use the light bar, whether the vessel would just problems.
It wasn't just a dangerous situation for the roads. Conditions were also difficult for the RAF.
The weather was already a factor when we went out from the distance we had to travel was a challenge. The nature of the small vessel was a challenge. The sea state in August at this time was very rough, high waves, absolutely horrible there. So I think it was pretty horrendous. There was a heavy fever.
One snapping ball that made it through, so we knew that we were on this dangerous.
They might be conscious, but they're in deep trouble. Their bones are broken, even witness no action. A small, inflatable lighter.
A little separate sliding back.
Trying to find an inflatable tent all around the seats, limited visibility, no chance. Somehow, though, they pick up a signal and make contact. Next, they take to pass on the precise location for communications between the Poseidon crew and rescue ship Apache.
Try to radio, no go. We down on the phone and just speak some shit stuff.
With communications established, the crew of Poseidon rescue ship, the captain of the 230 meter ship, can be guided towards the lifeline.
The vessel was organised for radio assistance. Wow.
It's a massive 1,000-ton capacity ship now heading straight towards the landfill. The Poseidon crew will make the rescue from here.
So, the vessel never lost time on the land, so when the dinghy was being found. Because with the weather as it was, if that dinghy had departed away from the ship, there's a significant chance of assistance.
These American vessels are not designed to do that. They won't be able to see them themselves, so we're talking to them constantly to tell them where they are, to get them alongside. That's a very dangerous part of the rescue. Anything
To keep the ship closer.
I was about 1,000 feet, so we were taking a 737 down to the
Finish second.
which means the weight.
Well, that's me done for the night, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thanks for the 7k likes and the gifts.
Altitude is the pilot's best friend.
Peace out, y'all.
The plane will also be much more affected by the weather at this point.
We're now watching a 3-foot first net